So have you ever sat down and wondered to yourself, why is it that what it is that you want to manifest hasn't quite come into fruition yet? Maybe you feel disheartened and like you've been on this hamster wheel. You've been hoping, you've been wishing, you've been praying, you've been meditating. You're doing all of the techniques and yet nothing seems to have come about. And maybe you've taken some action as well and still to no avail. In this video, we're going to discuss the frequency of faith and why it is a key ingredient to manifesting your dreams and your desires. Let's get into this. So first things first, my loves, faith plus action is what actually leads to creation. You have to have faith and then you take action and it equals creation. This is the formula for anything that you want to manifest. So if you're buzzing around like a blue-ass fly and you're doing all of these action steps, but you have little faith in what it is that you're doing actually, that means that there's no solid foundation to what it is that you want to achieve. And there's nothing for this dream to really hold on to. Now, Hebrews 11:1 in the Bible says that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Now, if faith is the substance of things hoped for, what this means is that faith is the quality. Faith is what is going to give your desire its quality. It's what's going to give value to your dreams and your wishes. Your faith, therefore, is the seed of it. And your desire needs something to hold on to keep it rooted. It is your faith that keeps your desire rooted long enough for it to be able to grow and blossom. So if you're lacking in faith, even if you don't know that you are, because a lot of these things, remember my loves, are subconscious. This is all long-term memory being stored down deep inside of you, and then it just gets played out in your everyday life, built from when you were a child through observation and a whole manner of ways for us to actually learn what's going on in our external environment. So it's all deep rooted in your subconscious self. So even if you think that you have so much faith in what you're doing, question it again, because if the results that you're looking at haven't actually brought forth a decent level of success, or a success level at least where you can say, you know what, I've actually done really, really, really well when I really think about it. And you can find gratitude and appreciation in what it is that you've done, whether that's starting a business, seeing somebody new, getting a new partnership, whatever it is. The fact is your faith is what is going to show you how much you actually believe in what it is that you're doing. What do I mean by that? In Hebrews 11, it says that faith is the evidence of things not seen. So your faith is going to be in direct correlation to the results that you're receiving. Some people, when they sit down and they think about something, they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this, and they immediately go and do it, and it might immediately be successful. What you'll find with a lot of people like that is as well, they don't have many limiting beliefs. There isn't anything necessarily stuck in the way that's going to be an obstacle for them to overcome when it comes to manifesting their dreams and their desires, so they can get a nice momentum up and running. For others who maybe have gone through a slew of things, or maybe have had some disappointments, it may not be such smooth sailing, because there are things that you're holding in your subconscious mind that pop up without you even realizing it when you want to manifest a desire. So you really have to take a good look at your faith, because your faith is the substance of your dreams. And if the substance of your dreams is not up to par, then it may not take it out of the thought process and into the physically manifested reality. I want you to think about this like a dimensional shift. Anything to do with having to take quantum leaps and move into different dimensions, it's going to take a potent amount of energy in order for you to do that. Now, if it takes a potent amount of energy, I believe that Jesus says that if you only have faith like the grain of a mustard seed. Now, some people look at that and think to themselves, it's just a grain. This is a mustard seed that he was talking about, my loves. A mustard seed is potent. It's small, but it packs a punch, and it leaves its taste. It will add flavor to anything that you add it to. That is the strength. It's robust of a mustard seed. So your faith has to be akin to the mustard seed. It has to be robust. It has to be there long after the fact. It has to linger. So how strong is your faith? Question that, my loves. If you're finding that everything that you're doing, you keep hitting a brick wall, you keep reaching a dead end, question your faith, especially if your actions are actually moving you towards, should be moving you towards what it is that you want. Because remember, faith plus action. It also says in the Bible, faith without works is dead, which is exactly why this is the formula. Faith plus actions equals creation. So go into it even deeper when it comes to your faith. Really have a look at how you speak and how you feel about yourself and how you feel about what it is that you're achieving or trying or striving to achieve. And remember, my loves, that time is not linear. Some of these things will go around in a circle instead of in a straight line. It may not always be the A to B to C. Sometimes it may be A goes to D, goes to Z, goes to E, before you actually reach where it is that you want to reach. So give yourself a little bit of a break when it comes to that, but look deeply into your faith. Is your faith of substance? Is it of good quality? Remember, it is the nucleus of your dream. Imagine your dream is a massive circle, and in the middle of it is the nucleus, and this is the powerhouse. This is what is actually plugged into the socket to bring light to the circle. If your light shines bright, it will illuminate every area of that circle so that you can see clearly where you need to go and what it is that you need to do. And it will continue to power you forward. But if it's dim, it's going to be very difficult for you to see. It's going to be very difficult for you to judge which way to move next, and you may end up feeling lost. So if you are at any time feeling disheartened and lost and like you're doing too much and you're doing all of these things but it's not really working, I would ask you, my loves, to question your faith, your belief. Is it strong? Is it as potent and as powerful as a mustard seed? And if it is not, then it's time to get some practice in so that you can build your faith. So my loves, my name is Sabrina Naayantara, and this is Manifest with Naayantara. For any of you that might need any help with anything like this, hit me up. I am a holistic mindset coach. This is what I do. I've also put out a new book. It's called Simply Happy. It's a really cool book, guys. I'm going to put the link in the description. Check it out, see if you like it. Like, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video.